Welcome back to my channel. Today we're on day 6 of the Under the Open Skies journaling prompts. If you haven't followed along, go back and watch my other videos, or if you want to catch up to where we are. The description of this video will also have the 30-day prompts for the next month as we go along and do each prompt day by day. Just a quick recap, if you are new to this series, I am spending each day doing a new journaling prompt. And I've created a new journal. You can use a notebook, whatever you've got in hand. One of my biggest things I've been really encouraging you guys to do is to use stuff that you already have. We have probably so many things just laying around the house that we can actually use for journaling decoration. If you don't want to do a decorative prompt, then just make a simple list. It's as easy as that. But it gives you something to think about, especially moms, just a quick little 15 minutes at the end of the day or whenever you have time in your day to do it. But I'm going to show you really quick how I've been doing mine. Again, you don't have to do exactly like this. Make it your own, unique, and be artistic and creative as much as you want it to be. So I've got my cover page. I just wrote Under the Open Skies here and kind of the purpose of what the journal is going to be. And then each day I just go and decorate and then add my actual list of things that I have for each of those days. And simple as that. All you have to do is decorate it. You can draw, you can just make the list, whatever works for you. Just do that. Make it fun, make it unique to yourself. So we're on day 6, and today's prompt is my ideal slow evening routine. So we're gonna make a list. Since I did a Sharpie on this day and it kind of bled through, I think I'm gonna do a whole paper, something like this to cover the entire page, just so I don't see that. These pages are a little thin, so maybe keep that in mind if you're using Sharpies or different mediums, what might bleed through the page. I totally forgot Sharpie would do that. So we're going to, I think I'm just going to cut out this paper to match the size of this page. That way that solves that problem. Okay, I've got my page cut out, so I'm just going to cover it entirely like this so we don't see the Sharpie. And then I use a little double-sided crafter's tape. You can use regular double-sided tape or a glue stick, whatever you have at home, just something to tack down the paper. And I'm going to just cover this page to make sure it's just kind of centered to where I want it to be. A little too high. Let's see if I can pull it off. Yeah. There we go. So I have that page on. Keep that bleed through covered so we don't have to worry about seeing that. And we're going to go ahead and figure out how I want to do my prompt. So the prompt for day 6 again was my ideal slow eating routine. So I want to do something. I also have this little see-through paper that might be kind of cool to make. I'm thinking maybe a little pocket that I can stick a little paper in there, similar to what I did on this day. But instead of just a pre-cut out pocket, I think I want to make my own and put some washi tape with it. So I'm going to find some cute washi that might work well with this. Maybe green. Trying to find some summer colors, that would be a good match for that. So yeah, I want to do a pocket. So we're going to cut this down as well. Nothing I'm doing is super perfect. I am literally just doing my best and going with the ebbs and flows of it not being perfect. I'm going to cut that down some more. So I want washi to fit on the sides and the bottom. Yes. Okay, should I use, I think I like the green and the yellow. And again, I'm literally just going to tape it down. It's not going to be perfect. I don't want it to be perfect. So the torn edge washi tape. So go up both sides. so that the bottom definitely feels like it's gonna stick based on this. For example, if I stick a paper in there, I want the bottom corners to be intact. But I do want it to go up a little bit higher because like it does need a little more. And then if you're gonna layer washi tape, I always say use like a thicker one on the bottom and then you can layer like a skinnier one on top. And this tape is not wanting to come up as one whole piece. So if that happens to you, I get this guy off. Just get the piece that's stuck and pull it up, and you might have to pull a bunch off and then you can tear off the not key part. So this I'm just going to probably add down here. I don't know if I want off the sides. So I could always do cute. This little pieces. These ones are just more for decoration than actually holding down the page. Don't like the direction of that one though. Like it's mirroring that direction too much. And where I placed it. So I noticed it was kind of like almost parallel. I didn't want that either. So there we go. It's going to have some sort of paper. I'll cut out like just a white piece of paper and put it in here. And then that will be what I write my list on. So now I need to actually put the title up here. I always like to put a title on the page. And the day, so we know what day that went with. So I'm going to get out my Sharpie. This was day 6. So I'm actually going to write it on the washi here. I'm going to write day 6 down here. Day 6, just like that. And then up here is where we're going to write the actual title. I want a thicker Sharpie, so let me find my black, this guy, and then I'm just gonna scribble it up top. My ideal slow eating routine. We'll do my ideal slow evening routine, might be too long, so my ideal slow evening routine. So easy as that. This is day 6. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be super thought out. Just make it cute, fun, artistic, whatever you want to do with the pages. And I'm going to insert what my ideal slow evening routine might look like in my mind. Like this is coming up. I'm going to take that down again. So as you can see, if you've been following along, a lot of these prompts don't really have anything to do with each other. And I purposely did that. So like this one's just like really for fun, like the most just out of the box thinking, what do you think would be like a fun, slow evening routine for you? And there was like a financial one. So they're just gonna kind of be all over the place, but I have like a full 30 days of them. Again, if you don't subscribe to my channel, go ahead and do that because then you'll see all the new videos coming up. And then all the daily prompts will be posted at the description of all my videos. So no matter where you find this video, you can always catch up and you have the full list there. Again, subscribe, like this video, do all the fun things. I'll see you next time.